Hello everybody, myself Archana Bacha, working as an assistant professor at Department of Computer Science, KSKW Arts, Science and Commerce College, Silko, Nasik. All of we know that COVID-19, a pandemic, can stop the whole world, but it cannot stop the teaching learning process. And it is possible only with the support of ICT, that is Information and Communication Technology. ICT provides us number of tools. Using those tools, teachers can develop their e-content and these e-contents can be used by students for learning process. What is e-content? E-content is an information transmitted via the network devices. This information can be in any form. It can be a picture, it can be a text, it can be a document, it can be a video, it can be a chart and many more. Among these e-contents, video is the most powerful type of e-content which can be used for teaching learning process. So, our today's lecture is on how to capture our own lectures using a software. And ICT provides us many softwares for recording our lectures. Open Broadcaster software OBS is there. Then again Windows Expression Encoder is there. Then Screencastify is there. As well as Audacity is there. And many more. Among that, today I am going to demonstrate video lecture capturing using Open Broadcaster software, that is OBS. Let me introduce OBS. OBS, that is Open Broadcaster software, is a free open source software for video recording and video streaming. It can be used to capture your screen as well as PowerPoint presentations and record it as a video or stream it live to the audience. So it's a useful tool for preparing short videos. To record lectures or to create a video using OBS, what we need, which equipments we need actually. We need only a webcam and microphone. We can use the integrated camera in our computer or we can use an USB webcam that can be plugged in. We also need a good microphone to capture the audio. The audio can be captured from your laptop's built-in microphones also. But for a better quality, we can use an external microphone. We are ready with our equipments or hardware. Now we have to install OBS software on our computer. It's very easy to install OBS software on our computer. Just download the program which is freely available on net by clicking the link given here. Then it will prompt you for the operating system, choosing the operating system Windows, Mac OS and Linux. Depending upon which operating system installed on your computer, choose the one. If your computer contains Windows operating system, then choose Windows. If Linux, then choose Linux. And just follow the prompts to install. Whenever OBS is get installed, finally open OBS software. When you first open up OBS, you will see a screen that looks like this. Under the black screen, there are 5 boxes: scene box, sources, audio mixer, scene settings and control box. And how we can use the controls given in these boxes for recording our lecture that I will demonstrate using actual Open Broadcaster software. Now let us have demonstration on OBS Studio. To open OBS Studio, double click on the icon shown like this. After installing OBS Studio successfully, we can see this icon. When I double click on this icon to open OBS Studio, my OBS Studio is already running because I am recording my lecture. So that's why it is showing an error message, that is OBS is already running. So I will just cancel it and open my running program. When we open the program, then we can see here that 5 control boxes are there: scenes, sources, audio mixer, scene transitions and controls. Different controls. By using those controls, we can capture our lecture. The first box, that is the scene, is there. A scene is a pre-arranged set of sources that we have used beforehand. That means here the default scene is get created here. Having name scene, I can change its name, I can give any name or rename it. I can create multiple scenes also, but for the sake of simplicity, here I am only demonstrating a single scene, and afterwards I will demonstrate how to create multiple scenes and how to transit among those scenes. To get started capturing, you need to add a resource. For adding resources, go to Sources control box and click plus. When you click plus, then it will show you the list of resources. For example, audio input capture for capturing your audio, display capture for capturing your desktop, image slideshow for presentation. You can go for image slideshow. Then if you want to overlay some text on your video, then select text resource. Then again, that is the video capture resource is there and window capture resource is there. Among that, you can select anyone for as per your requirement. But before adding resources, you need to remove the existing resources, which are the default resources added in a default scene. So here we can see the 2 resources are added here: audio input capture and display capture. So I need to remove these resources first of all, and then I will add new resources into the new scene. So here, to remove the resource, select that resource and click minus. Then it will ask you for confirmation, then say yes.
To start recording, we need to go in a last control box, that is controls. In that second menu is start recording. Click on that option. It will start recording. And for stopping recording, again we have to click on the same option.
Now, suppose for example, I need to capture my desktop. I need to record my presentation. Then what I will do? I will add the display capture resource and audio input capture resource in a resource and open that presentation, run that presentation, and I will start recording my presentation. After completing the presentation, we can stop recording by clicking on here the stop recording, and you can preview your recording by clicking on file. It will show you the menus. Among that, select first one, show recordings. Here you can see the list of recordings that you have made. So select the correct file and you can preview your recording.